Because passionate drivers don't always run races. Sometimes they run errands. The 9000S, we don't make compromises. We make Saabs.
Coming up on the Saab Report, these stories headline the M91 launch. The 2.3 9000 turbo moves Saab Cars USA into an elite performance niche. We'll highlight some of the technical changes to both the 9000 and 900 series. The No Compromises ad campaign promises dealerships more flexibility and a greater opportunity for co-op advertising. And Saab announces a new 6-year, 80,000-mile warranty. These stories and more on the Saab Report, coming up following this special presentation. Hello, I'm Ted O'Brien. Welcome to the Saab Report, Saab's introduction to model year 1991. This presentation is for Saab sales personnel. There have been significant changes in both our cars and in the support programs available to dealers. We begin with an overview of the major changes to both the 9000 and 900 series for 1991. No doubt you've already heard about our new engines for the 9000 line, for example. But have you heard about Saab's new 6-year, 80,000-mile warranty program? That promises to set Saab apart even more. But more about that later. Earlier this year, we introduced a brand new 2.3-liter engine for the 9000S and the CD. Now we're adding even more power with the B234 Turbo. There's never been a more powerful Saab. Never before a higher performing Saab. The 9000 Turbo 5-door looks and feels different from all other 9000s. Sport chassis, lower to the ground. P700 Pirelli Z-rated tires mounted on 16-inch 3-spoke wheels. Larger oval tailpipe. Color-keyed bumpers for cars with red, white, or black paint. Black window treatment, door handles, and side moldings. And leather-covered steering wheel. And on manual transmissions, the shifter boot and shift knob. A little later on, we'll take a look at the new engine and some of the changes that go along with it. But first, let's take a look at how the added turbocharger affects performance. First, power. The new 1991 turbocharged 2.3 engine, 200 horsepower, an increase of 35 horsepower. Torque. For manual transmissions, 244 foot-pounds at 2,000 RPM. That's an increased torque of some 48 foot-pounds. Automatic transmissions are rated at 222 foot-pounds. Saab achieves an exciting 33% increase in performance and attains new levels of drivability. Drivability which some say rivals that of a classic V8. It's smooth and quick, 0 to 60 in 6.4 seconds. As reported in Car and Driver magazine. There are several other engineering changes that go along with the new turbo, and we'll discuss these later. But for now, let's take a look at the entire Saab 1991 lineup. Bill Steele has our story.
The feeling is one of excitement and confidence as 1991 Saabs continue to arrive. Ask people here what's exciting about model year 1991, and they'll mention two things: the all-new 6-year, 80,000-mile warranty and most complete Saab lineup ever. There's a 1991 Saab perfect for every niche of the upscaled sporty market. Let's start with the 900 line. There's engine news here too. Both the 900 and the 900S have a new B212 2.1-liter engine for greater performance. The classic 900 offers cost-conscious customers everything Saab is famous for: quality, comfort, safety, versatility, and performance. For customers who desire a higher level of comfort, there's the 900S. And the 900 Turbo, 900 SPG, and the 900 Convertible all take the customer further into the high-performance arena, combining style and power in a winning combination. When the demand is for even more roominess, comfort, and luxury, customers are ready to move up to the 9000 series. Again, the 9000 continues with the finest traditions of style and luxury and performance. 1991 sees the introduction of a new model labeled simply the 9000. Its design is firmly rooted in the character and style of all other members of the 9000 line, and it's positioned to create a smoother bridge between 900 and 9000 model lines. The other big news in the 9000 line is, of course, the addition of the new 9000 2.3 Turbo. There's never been another Saab like it. For the exceptional customer who demands the ultimate in performance, the 9000 Turbo, along with its 33% increase in power, is it. Saab people tell me this car is going to create a lot of excitement in showrooms across the country. And for still another segment of the market, customers who want both the greatest in performance and luxury, there's the incomparable CD Turbo. All in all, it's a complete lineup that promises to satisfy a wide range of customers. Bill Steele for the Saab Report.
Thank you, Bill. Let's take a look at some of the changes to the 1991 9000s. Efficiency, comfort, and style have noteworthy enhancements. Deborah Scott is with some of the new 1991s now. What can you tell us about some of these other changes?
Ted, we're here at a Saab performance test site, and you're looking at the new 9000 Turbo. The Talladega Red is a really hot addition to the 9000 line. Saab is very excited about the changes in store for 1991. In the 9000 series, you can see some of the changes immediately. All 9000s now have headlight washers and wipers. There's a new optional daytime lights-on safety function. Customers can purchase a relay which automatically turns on parking lights and headlights whenever the ignition key is on, even if the light switch is off. And new aerodynamic rocker panels. For the new 9000 model, there are 15-inch steel wheels fitted with handsome lightweight wheel covers. For the 9000 Turbo 5-door, upgraded alloy wheels, 16-inch, 3-spoke aero-style wheels. And for all other 9000s, redesigned 15-spoke wheels with a stylish and attractive change. Built with harder alloy, these wheels are lighter yet more durable. And for the CD, an attractive new aluminum trunk lid decor panel, while the CD Turbo has a decor panel which carries across the tail lamp theme. The new CD Turbo starts with a B234 turbocharged engine, but there are also a number of standard features worth mentioning. As on the CD Turbo features an automatic transmission as standard equipment. A handsome walnut panel dash sets an additional tone of distinction. All 900 turbos and 9000 turbos have an 80-watt sound system and graphic equalizer as standard. But for 1991, the 9000 CD Turbo will come with an 80-watt sound system and compact disc player as standard equipment. And here's something else that's new for the entire 9000 line. The pictogram is changed. The rear compartment status is now indicated. An open trunk on 4 doors and an open hatch on 5 doors. Also on the CD Turbo, the naturally aspirated CD and the 9000 Turbo, power front seats with memory are standard for added driver and passenger comfort. On the 9000S, there's a driver's side power seat with memory, with a manual seat on passenger side. The new memory function allows recall of previously selected settings. To store the settings, simply adjust the seat as desired. Press the M button, hold it down, and assign the settings to either button 1, 2, or 3. Then, should someone adjust the seat, simply by pressing and holding the proper button, the seat returns to the preset position. Incidentally, each seat has its own ECU. As with other ECUs, the iSet diagnostic system interfaces for troubleshooting. So, Ted, these are just a few of the changes in store for 1991. You can see Saab's continuing commitment to comfort and style. This is Deborah Scott for the Saab Report.
We'll hear about a few more changes in a moment, but this may be a good time to mention that there are changes coming in Saab's 1991 advertising as well. The message continues to be simple and strong. We don't make compromises, we make Saabs. The 1991 advertising program is a direct response to dealers' feedback. Starting in 1991, local promotion will be supported by the Saab Cars USA Co-op program. The ad kit, which is already being shipped, contains 75 different print ads because dealers have asked for more variety, more flexibility. And Saab is introducing a dramatic new billboard campaign focusing on safety. All in all, an exciting advertising program for an exciting year. We'll be back after this message from our sponsor.
For all those who love cars, a car that loved someone back. A 9000 series Saab. Its front end crumpled from the force of collision. Its driver's side airbag deployed and passenger safety cage intact. A car that surrendered its own life to save its owners. The insurance company called this Saab a total loss. Its owner totally disagrees.
Correspondent Greg Stone has a special guest with him to look at some of the more technical changes in the 9000s.
That's right, there have been many technical changes, and the most important ones are found on the 9000 Turbo and CD Turbo. Joining us now here in the Technical Center is Saab training instructor Jay Flagg. Jay, what's going on?
Well, for 1991, the Saab 9000 Turbo is still a sophisticated car, but now we have an added emphasis on performance. Saab designers really get their stuff together this year with increases in horsepower, increases in torque, but also some nice changes in drivability for a really terrific automobile.
Can you give us some examples, Jay?
Sure. Oil-cooled pistons. It's an idea we borrowed from our Scania diesel engines. For increased engine durability and longer life, we've also increased the capacity of the engine oil cooler, and we've added upgraded intercoolers on the B234 Turbo. We've also introduced a new monoblock turbocharger, which is a more compact design for increased efficiency and added durability.
Is there anything else?
Well, we have a new, shorter, tuned intake manifold designed especially for the 234 turbo engine.
These are the major changes related to the Turbo, but there have been other changes as well. Tell us about them, Jay.
Well, in 1990, when Saab introduced a direct ignition system on the 9000 Turbo, one unique feature of that system was spark plug burn-off. By the customer using the ignition key, this procedure could be performed. Now, anytime the key is turned off, the procedure is automatic.
Other changes are found in the fuel system. The result? A significant improvement in idle quality. Isn't that right, Jay?
That's right. The improvement in idle quality comes from a new 3-wire AIC, or automatic idle compensating design, which controls the idle much better when the air conditioning switches on and off. That's all part of the new 2.4.2 fuel injection system. Other parts of that new fuel injection system include boost control related to throttle position, which gives us much better control of the boost over a greater range. We also have increased or expanded the DIAPC system, and we now have an expanded ISAT diagnostic system for more reliable fault codes and better diagnostics. And a small change, but we've redesigned the upper door seal to reduce wind noise and also eliminate the possibility of water dripping onto the seats. And we've also added a little rubber cap on the end here for increased durability.
Okay, thanks. Thank you very much, Jay. We've talked about a whole range of improvements to the 9000 series, but if you ask me, the most important and the most exciting is the addition of the new 2.3 Turbo. Let me tell you, Ted, that let me take it out for a test run, and you have to drive it to believe it.
I can't wait. All right, Greg, thanks. The 900 is also in line for some important changes. Here's Bill Steele again with that story.
Some of the 900 changes have been inspired by the changes to the 9000. On all models, for example, the headlights have washers and wipers. Incidentally, as with 9000s, the 900s can also be fitted with an optional relay to permit daytime running lights. All 900s for 1991 come equipped with 9000-style manually adjustable front seats. Because these seats are larger than the older 900-style seats, the center console is somewhat narrower than in previous years. And note that the console switch panel is now the same one-piece design as in the 9000, complete with one-touch down switches for both front windows. In addition, the 900 convertible features power seats, as well as handsome leather coverings on the armrests. While we're inside, note that the gear shift knob on automatic transmissions has been reshaped for greater comfort. And on manual transmission 900s, both the transmission and its linkage have been redesigned to provide smoother shifting with less effort. And while we're still with the convertible, the trunk space has been increased a full 10%. The big technical news for the 900 line is the addition of the B212 engine for the 900 and 900S. This is a 2.1-liter version of Saab's 16-valve engine. Saab has increased the displacement by using a larger bore. In addition, changes in the exhaust system and the cylinder head, coupled with a larger displacement, yield significantly greater horsepower, from 128 up to 140 horsepower, in fact. And there are similar improvements in torque. The new LH242 fuel system found on the 9000 is also found on the 900 and the 900S. The 900 2.0 turbo continues with last year's LH 2.4 version. So I think you can see that there have been important changes both in the comfort of the 900 and in the performance. In fact, the enhancements in the 9000 appear to be matched in the 900. And that has Saab people talking about the most competitive 900 ever. Ted?
All of the changes are, of course, described in the M91 product overview book, which has been sent along with this video program. The new 1991 Saab lineup continues to demonstrate Saab's responsiveness to the market. Last spring, Saab sales personnel gave high marks to the new 2.3-liter engine. And now with the turbocharged performance in the 1991 9000 turbo and CD turbo, Saab gives you even more to talk about. Saab Cars USA is committed to making its product line the most attractive on the market. One way Saab reflects this commitment is the exceptional new 6-year, 80,000-mile limited warranty for 1991. The basic coverage, including adjustments, is a bumper-to-bumper coverage for 3 years or 40,000 miles, whichever comes first. Certain wear items, such as wiper blades, clutch discs, and brake pads, are covered up to 16,000 miles. The all-new major systems coverage extends beyond the basic coverage. This is a 6-year, 80,000-mile coverage on major items, such as engine, transmission, electronic control units, steering, ABS, seat belt, and airbag systems. Once the major systems coverage is in effect, a $150 deductible is applicable to most items except the airbag and the seat belt systems. Saablink DCS has proved a great benefit in handling warranty claims, ordering parts, and locating cars for sales departments. Now Saablink is expanding to bring electronic mail to the Saab dealership network. Leslie Palmater has our story.
I'm here at Saab headquarters in Orange, Connecticut, where in early September a new version of Saablink software was released. It will improve two-way communications with the dealers and Saab Cars USA at both the regional and national offices. This Saablink upgrade provides quick and easy ways of sending and receiving messages through the Saab computer network. Mail delays and phone tag will become a thing of the past.
The electronic mail improves our communication with the factory, or that is to say, Saab in Connecticut, because we can be assured that whoever we've sent the messages to actually gets them. If you call somebody and they're not at their desk, and they're often not at their desk, you leave a message with their secretary, and it can become garbled. This way we know for sure that they've gotten it exactly the way we wanted to communicate it, and we know that they got it, and that's very important to us.
Messages can be sent, received, and responded to with maximum efficiency. It's easy, quick, and more cost-effective than phone calls. Basically, to get in touch with a dealer or for them to contact Saab, all they do is compose a message, indicate who to send it to, and send it. Electronic mail is changing the way the country communicates, and Saab Cars USA is part of that revolution. Leslie Palmater, Saab headquarters, Orange, Connecticut.
Thanks for that report, Leslie. Accessory sales can be an important component of every dealership's sales strategy. First, at point of sale, accessories provide customers with an opportunity to customize their purchase. Later, regular service checks provide perfect opportunities for further upgrades directly through the parts departments. Alloy wheels, cruise control kits, CD players, just a few of the most popular items listed in the M91 accessories brochure. It's another marketing tool that can help to add to those sales figures in your department. We'll be back with more of the Saab Report in just a moment.
In Europe, where driving is a passion, drivers flock to auto rallies, the historic spawning ground for Saabs. But today, there's a new Saab, a sports sedan powered by the largest engine Saab ever built. But it's also highly civilized and incredibly spacious, because passionate drivers don't always run races. Sometimes they run errands. The 9000S, we don't make compromises, we make Saabs.
With a product line that sets new limits, Saab Cars USA Incorporated is committed to aggressive marketing and sales support. Saab is continuing many of the proven programs of the past and is adding more, all of which are designed to do one thing: help dealerships build Saab's segment of the market and move more units. One of these programs utilizes direct mail through the Saab Owner's Communications Kit. One primary aspect of this program is to develop traffic for parts and service through the use of direct mail coupons. Sales departments can also purchase lists to build traffic in their areas as well. The lists are the most up-to-date possible and identify Saab owners by make and model year of the Saab they currently own. Order forms are enclosed in the kit. For one unique kind of customer, Saab dealerships will continue to offer an exclusive opportunity. Greg Stone has the story.
The International and Diplomat Sales Program is not for everyone, but the number of people interested in it might surprise you. And for the right person, it can be an important extra incentive. Dealerships have all received a brief but exciting video cassette explaining the program to customers.
For the customer who is planning a European trip, Saab offers a unique opportunity. With the assistance of your dealer, order your new Saab, to your exact specifications, of course, for delivery in any of 14 European cities, and with significant savings. Then when you arrive at the Saab delivery point in Europe, all you have to do is present your documentation to pick up your brand new Saab.
Brochures and support materials are also available, some of which are even specifically tailored for travel agencies in your area. Is the IDS program important for your dealership?
Well, Saab's IDS program, most importantly, is a means for us to sell additional Saabs, be it a new customer that has heard about the program through print material, travel brochures, whatever. That's also a means of satisfying an existing customer's changing needs. They may have bought a new Saab, retail here, they're going over to Europe, they want to buy a car there too because they may need a new Saab, and it's a nice way to get a new Saab and still be a customer of this dealership, which means parts, which means accessories, and a continuing of the customer base, which is so important.
And remember this, last year alone, several hundred customers took advantage of the IDS program.
Greg, what a great way to pick up your new car.
You got that right, Ted.
Thanks for the story. Video is playing an important role in converting prospective customers to Saab owners. A video will be available to Saab dealerships, which salespeople can give to customers for home viewing. The Saab difference is an informative and entertaining way to reinforce Saab's unique qualities.
Conventional wisdom measures performance by the single dimension of speed. Saab disagrees. Saab is performance. Total performance, where car and driver interact and perform as one. A control network responds to driver input. Instrumentation captures and communicates vehicle performance.
And as always, there are materials available whose value sometimes gets overlooked. Brochures, posters, signage, they're all part of a sales toolkit that sometimes gets put on the back burner. All these items have either been shipped or will be out in the next few weeks. Take advantage of the no compromises theme that you'll find throughout these materials. Watch for them and use them. They're there to help you do your job. Saab Cars USA is also introducing a newly revised version of the Salesperson Order of the Griffin program. Now, this program has been expanded so that product knowledge, training participation, and Saab unit sales all figure in determining the levels of achievement. As you reach each level, you'll receive gifts acknowledging your achievement. Details of the program will be announced in the upcoming weeks. There's another new program in which salespeople can participate called Saab Smart. It's a product knowledge competition, and Bruce Donaldson has those details. Bruce?
Any day now, dealerships will be receiving information regarding the competition. Salespeople are anxious to find out about enrollment procedures, prizes, and other details of the competition. Prizes range from a handsome business card holder for a score of 70% or higher, ranging all the way up to a briefcase containing $1,000. It promises to be fun, exciting, and rewarding. It's a great way for salespeople to sharpen their skills and acquire invaluable knowledge about the Saab model year 1991. For the Saab Report, Bruce Donaldson.
Sounds like there's a real commitment to the programs and resources for the dealerships as well as the new 1991 Saab lineup. Incidentally, you'll find more detail on everything you've heard here on the Saab Report right here in the brand new 1991 Saab Source. And you'll find a lot more too. As you look through its pages, you'll begin to get an idea of the exciting possibilities for model year 1991. It's a year of innovation that has Saab dealers anxious to get things moving. The 9000 Turbo and the CD Turbo with 33% more horsepower. Definitely not a car for the timid. An impressive new warranty program, aggressive new marketing tools, and a continuing commitment to make Saab a greater force in the marketplace. Model year 1991. For Saab Cars USA Incorporated, it's a year of innovation.